Good. Oh yeah. Oh, behind.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Hostile Stinger hive detected.
Yeah, that dude is 100% a headshot. 100% jet scripts. 100%. Thumbs up. He would have been the range of it. I should. Oh fuck! Damn, that fucking flashlight there. That big horn. Okay, we can fight. Oh, fuck, man! I have more medkit left.
No shot. That's great.
All of us like need some through the other homies. What's up, y'all? Gourmetjayy here, bringing you this Striker King best AR Striker PvP video. Well, mostly for solo play, because I'm usually solo in this game. For those of you who do not know who I was a Division 1 content creator. I played Division 2 when it first came out. Played on PlayStation, I played on PC, but eventually I just ended up leaving because it just didn't... I just wasn't feeling it. But the game has definitely changed over the past 6 years, and it's a bit more enjoyable. Yes, the game has its flaws. It's not perfect, but for me, since I haven't played it for 6 years, this is kind of like a breath of fresh air. As far as the build, I'm using the Bighorn and the ACS, or the Showstopper, as many Division 1 players may know. The reason I have chosen to use the Bighorn is it has a higher base damage than the Eagle Bearer, which is what people typically use. But for me, I like using the Bighorn because it offers some kind of skill gap in this game where, for me personally, I don't see there's not much of. So just doing headshots in this game, and you know, having this gun reward you so much for doing headshots, this gun just packs so much more of a punch than the Eagle Bearer. The RPM is the same, the mag is slightly shorter, but I have found that even when you run crit on this, it hits, man. it's low-key ridiculous how much it hits. But I am using, as far as the attributes, I'm using damage to target out of cover on here. I have it all the way optimized, and as you can see, I am expertise 25, but I want to make something very, very clear. I've been using this same build since expertise 4, and I was able to compete. So, you know, over time, just seeing how much more damage and how much more tanky I've become, this build is my go-to. As far as the ACS, I use Rate of Fire and Brazen. I typically don't use this to try to kill my enemies. I mostly just use this for stacks, hence why I have the Rate of Fire and not damage to target out of cover. Brazen is just to still pepper them, you know, give them a bit of damage so that they don't feel like they can just keep face tanking me, and it knocks some damage off. So as far as the mask, I use the Catharsis. It is all the way optimized. I run crit chance on here. On the chest piece, I use the Bellstone Everyday Carrier with perfectly efficient, everything crit damage, crit chance, and then I run a crit chance mod on here. For the holster, I run a red core on here for weapon damage, and this has crit chance on here as well. Reason I run a red core on here is, you know, 6 blues is kind of overkill. If somebody's gonna kill you really fast, 6 blues isn't gonna save you, and having that red core on here for that extra damage is very, very key. For the knee pads, I run armor on here with crit chance, and for the gloves, I run armor on here as well with crit damage. So instead of having crit chance on everything, I need to have some form of crit damage, which I also run here on my bag. Many of you may be wondering, why the hell am I running crit with the Eagle Bear or with the Bighorn? Simple fact is, I would love to run all headshot damage, but I don't do all headshots. Even though my aim, I'd say, is above average, I simply don't do all headshots. I'm on console. If I was on PC, then yeah, sure, I'd run all headshot damage. But the simple fact is, I still do a lot of damage, even to the body. It does have a higher base damage than the Eagle Bearer. Granted, the Eagle Bearer is more stable, you have a larger mag, but like I said, most of the fights are up close, and with this having a higher base damage and doing more damage up close, it works for me, to be honest. I run the Defender drone, and I run a decoy. I have my Defender drone up to 23 right now. Decoy, I don't really see the point of increasing my expertise in that, but whenever I don't run a decoy, I will run the Crusader shield, as it does give you a 4% damage increase when you pull it out. Pause. And for the pistol, I use the TDI custom. I typically don't use my pistol in this game. I mean, there are times where I'll remember I even have a pistol, and then I'll take it out and I'll use it for the finisher talent. But you could also use the Orbit, which gives you a perfect finisher. You basically have 5% more crit chance, and I think it's 5% more crit damage. But the basis of this build, it is a run and gun build. It is absolutely catered to my playstyle, as to the heart, I am a Division 1 player. And I've seen in this game that people are just extremely pissed at you hitting med or hitting an armor kit. But this game alone, it already has so much cheese, and the survivability is already so low. It's just, you know, I'm gonna play the game how I enjoy it, and quite simply, I enjoyed gunfights. It is pretty annoying fighting an all yellows player or somebody with all reds just sitting all the way in the back. Or there's a lot. So instead of just complaining about stuff, you know, I just play the game how I enjoy it, and this build allows me to optimize that experience. The build is based around mobility and healing. You know, this hence why I'm using the catharsis and not like a Fenris piece or something like that, just for that extra damage. You know, adding extra damage, it's kind of overkill. You could run obliterate, but like I said, this build is built around survivability and fighting multiple players. If you have any questions about the build, I will answer them in the comments. I'm pretty sure there are some things that I've left out. But yeah, I hope that this build works out for you. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you guys have a good one, man. Peace.
Contaminated gear.
Yes, man. Jackass, man.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Now detecting contaminated gear. Rogue agent eliminated. Hostile explosive signal mine detected. Rogue agent neutralized. Rogue agent eliminated. Hostile defender drone detected.